Yeah, real disappointing for a number of reasons. Obviously, the start was not what we want, not what we expect, not the standards that we have set. So to go 2 goals down, I think in the first 8-9 minutes was really bad by us. So mistake always. Play our way back into the game. Obviously, the red card gives us hope, a little bit of swing momentum, and then the second half, Drake Callender. Sorry, Drake Callender. Is it Drake Callender? Yes. Drake Callender makes a handful of really, really good saves. They defend very well in some key moments. But in the end, we didn't do enough, I don't think, to be good enough for more than 1 goal, I would say. I think we moved the ball pretty slow with 10 men, which was not something we spoke about at halftime. I think we moved the ball a little bit better. We give them more problems, but in saying that, Calvin did make some good saves. And, now we're chasing these guys a little bit farther away than we were before the game.
More questions about that?
How do you make sense of the slow start?
I don't know, because the meetings were good leading up to the game. We had a good meeting at the hotel, talked about the intensity, talked about, hey, there's going to be possible lingering memories from the last time we played them. It was mentioned again before the game. So they took advantage of our mistakes. I think all their chances in the first half really came from us turning the ball over in our own half, which makes it easier for them to be dangerous. So hard to explain because the game means so much. And the preparation going into the game, I thought, was correct with the practices and the intensity of practices. We just came out really flat and we got punished for it.
Does it feel like, and it's fair enough if you want to say this is for Pat, but does it feel like the Shield might be a little too far out of reach at this point?
So 8 points with 8 games to
8
go.
Yeah.
It's tough. I mean, it'd be better with 2 points with 8 games to go. And I don't know what their schedule is. I couldn't tell you. Obviously, we need for them to slip up and for us to go on a very, very good run in order for us to catch them. So it's still within, still a reality. We have some difficult games coming up. I'm sure they do as well. So, but after tonight, obviously, stating the obvious makes it a heck of a lot tougher.
Carter.
Tom, what do you make of that poor passing you described early in the game? Is that the pressure Miami's bringing, or is that on?
The first one is just a misunderstanding between Luka and Nico. I think Nico thought the ball was going one way, and Luka thought he was showing feet. I don't know if he slipped or not. I don't think he did. In saying that, we still have to, you're going to turn the ball over during the game. It's not going to be a perfect game, so you have to defend the box better than what we did. The second one is just, always trying to make a play, makes a bad pass, to take advantage of it. So it's not like guys are stepping on the field with the purpose of turning the ball over. I think one was a misunderstanding and one was just a bad decision. And like I said, they were ready for it, and they punished us.
And then you mentioned going down a man. This team has at times struggled to score, particularly up a man this season.
No, I mean,
I can think of Orlando and times like that. So I guess that answers my question. Is this part of a larger theme, or is this kind of independent from other times you've been up?
No, I mean, just because you're a man up doesn't mean you're going to score.
Sure.
It means you have a lot more of the ball, but what you do with it is the most important thing. Teams will tend to sit back deeper and protect their goals so they don't give you the space in front of them, not the space behind them. Sometimes we thrive with teams that play a high line with that space behind. We like to run into it. But in the end, I think we created enough chances to get a goal. And who knows, if we got a goal, obviously, the momentum, the energy from both benches is completely different. Like I said, Drake Callender made some real good saves. We could have put him under pressure, I think, more with better ball movement. I just think at times, it's hot, humid, I understand that. We were just a little bit too, methodical, kind of going from one point to the next and not moving the ball quick enough.
Go to the Zoom now and Laurel Failer. Laurel, you can go ahead.
Thank you. Ian Murphy starting on the bench, was that tactical, or was he dealing with anything that made him not fully available?
Coach's decision, Laurel. Wanted to look at the back line of the 3 with DeAndre, Cheeto, and Miles. That was the meaning of that decision.
And then this kind of goes along with Pat's first question, but that's 4 of the last 6 games you guys have fallen behind early. Is there any overriding theme? Any reason you think that's been such a struggle lately?
Well, I didn't know that, so obviously it's cause for alarm if it's 4 of the last 6. It's the intensity and the I think at times the lack of understanding how the other team is going to come out. These are some very important games. There's playoff positions and trophies on the line. For me that was a flat 10 minutes, as flat as I've seen coming out the locker room. Are we out of shape? No. Is the preparation not there, or the understanding of the opponent? No. I think everything is in line there. Sometimes that's the unknown answer, but I won't disagree with you on the question. We have to come out flat. It's something we need to address for sure.
We'll go back to Carter.
Is it hard to evaluate a game like this one where it's decided in 6 minutes, and those 6 minutes can come at any point, like at any point in the game, but like for 84 minutes, scores 0-0. Is that harder to evaluate than it would have been otherwise?
I mean, when you don't come out well, you're going to dwell on the negative, And I thought we played well enough after the first 2 goals. But then saying that, you check yourself. You said after the first 2 goals, you make a huge point. We're down 2-0 to 6, for 6 minutes. Now we've done that to teams at home too, So it happens in sports. The best teams in the world sometimes come out, get scored on early. Yeah, I mean, I think it's more of it's a question for Pat. He's obviously the overall evaluator of the team and how we play. From the question you guys are asking, it's those first 6 minutes doomed us. We tried to crawl our way out of it, and we didn't do enough.
No, thank you so much.
Thank you.